The more I learn about you, the more I'm like, and that is why he acts the way he acts. Hi, everyone. It's me, Violet Chachki.
And I'm Gottmik.
And you are watching another episode of No Gorge.
No Gorge.
I'm really into your look today.
Thank you. I went shopping yesterday and went off.
Finally, an outfit that was not PR gifted to you.
We have talked about it before, but we love Diesel. And Violet had never seen the Vine of shower time.
Shower time, Adderall, a glass of whiskey, and Diesel jeans.
They should recreate that for an ad campaign.
Oh my God, we should find him.
Should we creative direct Diesel as well?
He should
Glenn?
Close the show and walk.
No, it should be a remix. They should just like sample that, make
And
it the
Diesel jeans.
Adderall, glass of whiskey, shower time. I was saying earlier that I feel like you're giving Du Jour, which is the boy band in the beginning of Josie and the Pussycats.
How are we? Are we good? Are we happy? Are we dope?
Word.
Wicked.
I watched that for the first time like 6 months ago.
What?
I'd never seen it.
Oh my God. That movie slaps. The way it's all about capitalism and
It is
consumerism.
so funny.
It's artistry.
No, the one girl.
It's like there's like ads everywhere. It's like
Yeah.
everything's like a McDonald's
I can't
ad.
believe no one's forced me to watch that because it's also so my humor. It
It's
was like
camp.
so funny.
You
I
also
was
had never
losing
seen
it.
Austin Powers before you met me.
I'd never seen
Which
Austin
is
Powers.
so weird.
My dad was like obsessed with it, and I think anything my dad liked when I was
You're
growing
like,
up, I was
lame,
yeah.
not cool.
Oh, behave.
The way you talk to your parents actually is hilarious. Even like, I remember one time we were on Magnolia for some reason, like vintage shopping, I think. And you were like, Dad, stop. Like, I was like, are we on Super Sweet 16 right now? Like, what is going on?
You're so embarrassing.
Dior's like closed. Recent episode.
No.
She goes to Paris to find her Super Sweet 16 gown. And she goes in August and like everything's closed because Europe just like shuts down in August.
Mom, Dior is like closed. They're closed for August, like every other stupid store.
There's that one girl, Sophie, who like passed out invitations in that one episode.
I
and then, like,
remember that
took them all
one.
back. And she went to like a Christian school. She had like her collar popped.
Maggie, I am pissed with you. You know what? You need to shut up, Maggie. I'm done with you. I can't believe you, like, after I have a fight with you today, you expect me to still invite you?
That show really slapped. I wanted to be on it so bad.
I was like addicted.
I don't even know what I did for my 16th birthday. Nothing. Literally nothing.
I had. It was called like Gottmik's like twerkathon. I think. Is that allowed?
What the?
Okay, it was called like Gottmik's twerkathon, I think. And I was like, I thought twerking was like the sexiest thing. Like I was like, yes.
You're such a
And
weird
so,
child.
Lady Sovereign was my graduation senior quote. It was "Love me or hate me, I'm still your obsession." As my.
I really can't dance and I really can't sing.
I can only do one thing, and that's be Lady Sovereign. But I was like decorating the space or whatever. I was like, that has to be clear.
Clear what?
The wall has to be open so people can twerk on the wall upside down. I was just like, everyone needs to be twerking on the wall upside down at my party, or I will freak out. Like, I was like,
Wow. The more I learn about you, the more I'm like, and that is why he acts the way he acts.
We
Is
had,
that
like-
when you got your bug convertible?
no.
Oh, that was later.
I got it when I was 15 to learn on it. And I used to get spray tans, and I would like be like too wet, and so I couldn't sit yet, and I'd like sit like this, and I'd have like random like guys. I'd be like, drive my car.
Well, you said you named the car Raja
I named the car Raja after Raja Gemini because I loved Raja. She's like my favorite drag queen.
until you met me. What year did my season come out for you? What year did you graduate high school?
2014.
That was the year I filmed Drag Race. So that's weird.
Bugging
That
long
is
before.
so bugging.
I was bugging long before you were on Drag Race.
Yeah, I mean, for my sweet anyway, I wouldn't even call it sweet 16. I was just bitter. It was bittersweet 16. I just think I turned
Every time
I think
you
I
turn
just
a year.
happened, and I was like, okay. I had like a 1997 Honda CRV, and I totaled it.
Why'd you total your car?
I was actually doing my friend Lauren Bacon's hair for homecoming.
Oh,
I was
hair
like
queen.
somehow the only gay man in the school with a flat iron? I don't know. I was out in high school, so I was like the gay boy at the Catholic school.
Were you allowed to have like nail polish and stuff?
Oh, I would get in trouble every day.
Yeah, you're not allowed to.
I had a nose ring.
Oh my God.
And
me
it was
too,
like
it was the end of
it
the
was the end of the
world.
world for the Catholic school. They could not handle the fact that I had a nose ring, and I had to put a Band-Aid on it every day.
Me too. I did too.
I wanted flat front pants, so I altered my pants to not be pleated in the front. And I had like a messenger bag, and it had like neon thread. Like I had like customized it. I had like my pants had like neon threads like hanging off of it, and like
Backpacks are allowed
nose
to be
ring.
fun. That was like where you showed your spunk.
Yeah, like I had pins on the backpack. Like it was very
Ew,
like
you'll never.
you know how like in like Gossip Girl, like they had like judged their uniforms.
Yeah.
Like that was me. It's like I had the tie, sweater vest, the messenger bag. I like flat ironed my hair. It was like dyed black, like blue black, and then I would wear like cake, like Dream Matte Mousse.
Oh, I wore Dream Matte Mousse every day.
Dream Matte Mousse, and I would wear the Dream Matte Mousse powder on top of the Dream Matte Mousse foundation, and I would contour with bronzer. This was before contour.
Oh, bronzer
So there would
was
be
the
like
only-
bronzer on my cheekbone, but it had like gold flecks in it, but it was just a line right here.
I feel like that's like a universal makeup routine.
So I definitely stuck out. Is what I'm saying.
I have an army to build, a school to take over, and girls to blackmail.
I like had half black hair like horizontally because of this mom on wife swap.
You
Loved
bring
her.
that up every
Well,
week.
never on the pod. But they got so mad at me because it had
The
to be
girls
one,
or the
no, the school
school?
because it had to be one tone.
Right.
Like I would accessorize as much as I can, so I'd like button it up and like wear like a giant gold thing because you could wear like gold necklaces. So I was like technically right.
Right, it's like a giant
and like a
crucifix, and
red
you're like-
lip and like like a giant gold thing under the collar and like just whatever to like accessorize crazy. And then like all my
Accessorize
friends
crazy, that's
would
our
be
advice.
like I was the crazy one. They'd be like, you just
Absolutely.
are so not afraid to be you.
There's a picture that Meg has showed me before, and it's like a high school photo. Like you might be at homecoming. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like you and like all your girlfriends, and they're all like carbon copies. Like have the swoop and the tuck and the side part and the North Face and the thing. They're all like regular ass high school girls. Like they all look like the girls I went to high school with. And then you literally look like Catherine Baba. Like you have like no eyebrows, a turban on, and like black smoky eyes, and you're in the middle of all these girls going,
It was
you were serving, and
I
I'm
was
like,
serving.
what did these? And like, what did these?
No,
and
all
there's
of
parallels
them.
here for sure.
All of them, and they're like their moms, like the cool moms, would be like, "You just are just so brave,
Just so
be
unique.
yourself."
I'm surviving.
Right. Well, I was fucking a drag queen.
True.
There was like one gay boy at my school, and I would be like, I was like the president, so I'd be like, they'd be like yelling at
You
him.
are literally Jamae private school girl. Like it is actually insane.
I love you.
I miss you guys.
I love all of you. What I'm seeing now, I fucking love.
You're like, oh, I was the president, so.
Well, I was the president, so I'd like fight for him. I'd be like,
What do you
they would
mean?
get so mad. They would be like, he would get like literally crying because of like the nail polish
Crying?
and like the no
What's
same-sex
his name?
people to like
We
whatever.
should have him on the pod.
Let's bring him on.
No
And
sex?
And
What?
like same-sex couples at homecoming and stuff. Like,
Oh,
you're
he
not
tried
allowed
to go gay.
But like
Wow.
like no makeup at all for boys, and he would wear like makeup, and they would be so mad, and I'd be like, "We're changing the rules." Like,
Wow, an ally.
yeah, one love. We were at Pride. Violet and I Violet and I performed at LA Pride this year, and Mariah Carey was we were like opening for her pretty much. She like randomly was just like, "I think everyone deserves love, even you guys," or like something crazy. And I
the
turned
way
to
she was
Violet
saying it
and I go,
was
"Did
so
she
funny.
just say?"
She didn't say those exact words, but she was basically like trying to give her pride speech, and it was just like funny. The
It
way
was
she
hilarious.
And she also had this like crown.
oh my god.
I guess she was like wearing this like tiara that like I guess Michael Schmidt had like made her this like sparkle look, like a Swarovski look. It was gorgeous. It was amazing. But there was a crown that went with it. And the whole performance, she kept like trying to take the crown off and break it up and give it out to everyone like in Mean Girls. And she kept being like, anyone here seen Mean Girls? There was like a slight lull over the audience. They're like, woo! And she kept like trying to get people to break this crown so she could throw it in the audience.
I mean, it's just plastic. It's really just.
Mean Girls is like an old movie now, 2004. I remember because I wasn't allowed to watch it. My mom
Really?
didn't want me to watch it, but I watched it at my friend Kitty Doherty's house because she was rich. Her parents let us do
The
whatever we
rich
wanted.
kids always showed the
The
movies.
rich kids always had a movie theater in the basement, and you could always watch whatever you wanted.
Oh my god, my best friend who was really rich, she like had the craziest house. It was designed by these like gay architects.
Nate Burkus,
Like,
and
you would
Jeremiah.
honestly,
Burkus.
maybe-
we were watching Nate and Jeremiah's like show or whatever, and they made over a homeless shelter. It was, you guys, the craziest makeover show I've ever seen.
Can we talk about this mural really quick?
I don't want to knock anybody's artwork, but like, this is rough.
I want our like TLC trading spaces. I want someone to be like, I don't like what you
That's
did.
my fucking favorite.
Like putting straw on the
The
walls?
straw on the wall is the queen.
That is
diva.
everything.
I know.
I'm glad you could tell it was straw, because we weren't sure you'd even know for sure what it was.
I want to go to people's houses that have crazy shit. Like, I want to go to the person who like only wears pinks. I want to go to her house. Like, how does she design her house? Like, where is that design show? Like, I want to go see Angeline's house. I guess it's more Architectural Digest of what I'm into, and less like home makeover shows.
Yeah. We could have a show where we just go look at crazy people's houses.
And talk. Yes, I want to go
That'd be
like
so
interview
fun.
people that have different design perspectives.
We
and,
should
like,
have
get into
that, and we should also judge foods.
Oh, we already do that.
I know, that's why we
My
should
favorite
film
thing in a
it.
restaurant is to be like, so what are we giving this place on a scale of 1 to 10?
We always do that.
And I do.
And
It's
we
like
do
a
it
pad
off
for me. It's a pageant.
ambiance, we do it
ambiance,
off-
service,
Which
food
she's
quality,
more-
presentation.
Which is good together because I'm really about the ambiance. Like, it really matters to me almost more than the food to me.
Well, the restaurants that I used to work in, especially in the South, I feel like you have a more like down home aesthetic or ambiance, but the food slaps. I think we should also open up a Southern restaurant in LA because the way that I cannot source pimento cheese to save my life here,
Yeah.
I
didn't know
love
that.
pimento cheese.
I don't even think I know what that is.
Oh my God, my mouth is literally salivating
What
right
is
now.
that?
It's literally so simple. It's actually kind of gross when I say it out loud. You're gonna die. It's just like shredded cheddar cheese with mayonnaise.
I knew you were gonna say that. The second you said you're gonna think it's gross, I was like, she's gonna say there's mayonnaise in the cheese.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish is not an instrument either.
There's mayonnaise and there's red peppers like chopped up, but there's probably like other like artisanal ways to do it. But like in the essence of what pimento cheese is, it's that.
You totally would like cream cheese.
I know, but it's just
Violet
something
doesn't
about.
like. She's claiming she doesn't like cream cheese, but I'm like, if you like.
Well, I
that-
like cheesecakes. It's just I think it's the frosting. Like I really don't like cream cheese frosting. Like I don't want to like just give me
That's
a
like
regular
a completely
ass
different thing. I don't even know why
sugary
they call it cream cheese frosting.
because it's the base of it is cream cheese.
What is cream cheese?
But the point is that Nate and Jeremiah made over a homeless shelter, and it was crazy. I'd watch HGTV like my whole life. Like I love it. Like I learned a lot of design. Like I learned a lot about design in general and about like visuals in general from HGTV.
Yeah, and the only home design thing I've ever seen growing up was like Move That Bus, which is like not the vibe.
That's like Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
Yeah.
Stop.
I loved Extreme Home Makeover. No, I literally was like, even when I was like a kid, I like didn't even grasp the concept of like how psycho it was, but I would be like imagining myself on that show. It's like, because at the time I played soccer and I was like, that's insane that I'd be stuck with like a soccer goal, like
Bed
a
frame.
bed frame and like a like turf
But wasn't it
floors.
always like the family was like down on their luck or something?
Oh yeah, it was always
like it was
it
some
was
sort
always
of
the
like
saddest story.
charity
I would like
thing.
cry. No, it was always
I don't know
like,
how I feel about that.
why?
I don't like being like, you are in a really bad place. Let's capitalize on it.
But they're helping.
I guess, but they're also making it into
and they would give them
entertainment.
money too.
It's, like, weird.
They would like be.
Oh, I know, but it's just like. Well, I also just watched the Gypsy Rose Lee show all over again, and they give her a house in it. It's very like
Oh,
Make a
yeah.
Wish Foundation, like,
Yeah.
and they give her the
No,
house.
like literally.
But like, and they were
Like,
taking
oh, yeah.
advantage of it. Her, the mom was like full blown like.
Yeah.
That's the craziest show I've ever seen.
No, the fact that it's real is just the
Real,
craziest
and she's getting out of
thing.
jail next month.
December.
December.
Yeah. December.
You said she's gonna be a TikTok.
She has to be on the
star.
pod.
Oh my God.
Oh
if
my
we
God.
got Gypsy, I said Gypsy Rose Lee. Gypsy Rose
The
Blanchard.
day she comes, I'll pick her up. I'll pick her up.
Well, I want to ask her if she's named after Gypsy Rose Lee, the burlesque dancer.
I don't know, but that's like the saddest, craziest thing ever. I just can't believe it's
my
real.
God.
You know how that new TikTok trend with the Roman Empire, or new, who knows when this comes out, the old TikTok trend with the Roman Empire?
Yeah.
I think mine is the John Bonet Ramsey
Oh
cakes.
my God. I think about it at least 3 times a year.
Every day, every day.
Yes.
I'm always
Yes,
thinking
yes.
About John Bonet. Every time I eat pineapple.
Okay.
1 bedroom.
Every time I
Why
go to a basement,
pineapple?
because she was eating pineapple and they found
In
it.
her stomach.
Yes.
Okay, so I think, my theory, I've only watched like maybe 4 or 5 documentaries on John Bonet. Okay?
I've only watched 17 documentaries and 1 book on this.
My theory is that the brother accidentally killed her.
Everyone's theory.
And the parents covered it up.
100%. No, so like I just got into Mob Wives.
Speaking of murder.
Chocolate. I remember when they first invented chocolate.
No, the clips you showed me and the clips I've seen are so funny.
They would literally like for the reunion have them all in their rooms like doing glam, and then they would show on the screen, they're like, here's all the footage you guys actually haven't seen of everyone talking shit about you.
Thing.
So it'd be like, so here's behind the scenes, but we were still filming them secretly of them talking shit about you, and they would film it and then film them in the rooms watching these people talk shit about their families, about them, how they shouldn't do the show, their pieces of shit, like about their kids.
You need to shut your fucking ugly trap. You fucking John Travolta looking.
The new era of Drag Race, I'm like, we need to bring the fucking drama back. Like, this is so lame. All these fucking like game show bullshit nonsense things. Like, girl, just make it the Olympics of drag and make it dramatic again. Like, what is this? Like, do the reunion.
Fandom has like shifted. It's like,
well, they've also ruined it. That's what it is. The fandom has ruined it.
Yeah, they don't want drama. Like
they want everyone to be happy and
like they don't think they think they want drama, but they don't want drama because anytime there is, it's like the
no. I think it's the opposite.
I
think they think they don't want drama, but they actually do want the drama.
But anytime there's actually drama, I feel like I see this opinion all the time that they want
like authentic drama. Like I'm talking about
but
like
then the second
you tired ass showgirl,
like,
go back to Party City where you belong.
Tamisha on my season, like
that
girl,
was real. Like, I want to be the Gia Gunn of life. Like I want to instigate.
You do.
No, I don't. On my season, I was not instigating shit. Well, that's a lie. What? You think I'm Gia Gunn level instigator?
No. I think you just like, maybe.
What?
Gia Gunn, if I was richer, I would produce a show around Gia
Oh my
Gunn.
God. She should come on this pod.
She 100%. There was a time where one time me and Laganja and Gia Gunn were going to move in together.
Whoa.
I know. We'd go house hunting together.
Like, oh my God, that should be a show.
So we would find like listings, and we had a group chat, and we would all be like, "Okay, we're meeting at this house."
How is she though? That it's kitchen cabinets.
Yes, and I was like not a Drag Race girl, so I like had the least amount of money out of everyone.
Perfect.
So we would all kind of like split it up by what we wanted to pay in the house.
You're like, I got 500 on it. I'll sleep in the living room.
Right, which I was at the time, sleeping in a living
dark.
room. So I was sleeping in a living room, and then I was like, move in with Laganja and Gia, and I'll like help them out and like paint them or whatever, and like whatever. So we would,
I'll be their live-in makeup artist.
Literally, I was like, whatever it takes.
Oh my God, I'll
like,
pay my dues in makeup. So wait, why did you and Gia and Laganja not move in together? What happened?
I just don't think it was like work. It was like the prices, and like it just wasn't working out. And then I think it probably was like my price issue or something.
They were like, they got together afterwards. Like, so she's dirt poor, and
honestly,
we should just live together.
Yeah, because I think they actually did live together.
This one time, you guys, we were like prepping for tour. We like booked a rehearsal space that like is a very popular rehearsal space in Los Angeles. So we like booked this rehearsal space, and we go there. And we pull up. We were having like a really weird day. Mick just got this like crazy, like
not crazy,
spooky Porsche.
Yeah,
it is like spooky. There's like red seats and it's like black and like
it's just
I don't know.
Demon.
It's like a demon car. Look, it's like a definite demon car. So we're like driving up to the parking lot of this like dance studio that we always like book near my house. And I'm like, we just had a really rough day. I forget why. We were just like really in our victimhood about something, as we do. Pull in the parking lot and you stop because there's like no parking spaces, like a small parking lot. And as we're like pulling up to the parking lot, Mistress Isabella Brooks is getting out of her car, like an Uber, I think.
Yeah.
And like we're just like stopped. And I'm like, is that Mistress Isabella Brooks? And we're both like in Mick's spooky Porsche. Like, who is that? And then she sort of like looks at us and we're literally just like stopped in the middle of the parking lot staring at her.
And for some reason I like lock up and I don't move.
And I'm like, and then I look and I'm like, go, go, go. So we pull in to the parking lot and she's just like looking at us. We're looking at her, but we're like in the car.
And so instead of like just driving off or parking or anything, I'm just like frozen. And I don't know if Mistress sees her or anything, but she like sits on the stairs and Violet
She's like
just,
walks around
Violet's
the car.
Like, go, and I'm not responding. And
I start lowering my chair. I'm like, this is so awkward. And I'm also like,
Violet lowers her chair.
Like, and you like don't move. You're just like sitting in the parking lot.
I've never met her, and
we're
I
like
love
staring
her.
at her, and we're like, what do we do?
Well, I'm like a fan. Like, I
love her. She's
like
fucking
my
hilarious.
favorite drag queens I've seen come out of the show in a long.
Oh no, the stuff she posts, it's
the
hilarious.
funny shit. So I'm like, do I like say hi? Like, is that even her? Like, I'm
yeah,
like, what's
is that
going on?
her?
So I didn't want to roll down the window and be like, hey, and it wasn't. So I just didn't know what to do.
And also, I like this. The dance studio is like also small. There's like maybe 4 or 5 studios in the entire building.
Yeah.
And they were it clicked. They were having their full Work the World rehearsals that day because like even the timing lined up. They were about to leave for tour, and I was like, oh no. So I was like down like this, like go, we have to go. And we peeled out of the parking lot. And there's no way that Mistress Isabella Brooks did not walk into that rehearsal and say, Gottmik and Violet were just sitting in the parking lot casing our rehearsal.
Is a way.
We love you, Mistress. Come on our pod. That was so much fun. We just have so much to talk about. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of No Gorge. And we'll see ya in the magazines.
No Gorge.